Hello fellow enthusiasts, we're back in the garage. We're not working on the 800, we're not working on the SE1, which is not here because it's receiving some TLC at a Rover specialist. New steering bracket, exhaust is being welded and some other minor stuff, but we're actually working on the 827 SI that I was given from my dad. So yeah, there's all around the car there are some spots that need addressing, not major but some rust. Here on the left rear arch I welded in a new piece. It was not really bad actually for an old car, you know, it's well over 30 years old, but clean it all, and what you see here is a rust converting primer. So this will await filler, primer, and then it will be painted only to this body line. But yeah, that's all now nice and clean. What I'm doing now is cleaning the toe hitch assembly or tow bar assembly. I don't know how you call it in English. I just clean it with a wire wheel, and then I put some rust converter on it, paint it, so even behind the bumper it will now look nice. And the right side or the passenger side rear arch actually look pretty good, so only a wire wheel, same with the rust converter, and then this also awaits, you know, filler, primer, sanding and painting on this body line, so it will be rust free again. The front wings also will receive the same treatment. I will take them off actually, you know, separate panels, more easy to paint. So that's that, and I'm also going to sand down the doors. There's some, here it is. This is some stone chip that's gone rusty also here, but very easy to mask off and just paint the bottom half of the doors to make sure they're rust free. Yeah, the rear bumper's off, as you can see. It's here. It's not in bad condition actually, but there's some, you know, battle scars or scuffs. It's actually a pretty big car, so my dad had sometimes a bit trouble parking it. No, he was a good driver, but you know, it's sometimes that just happens. So this will be painted, and I will paint the top half of the bumper in fresh matte black. So not major work, but just some work to do. You know, that's part of the hobby. But I'm pleasantly surprised. It just looks really good when you take something off. There's no shocks. There's nothing to be scared of or intimidated by. It's just an old car. It needs some TLC. So that's what we're gonna give. But still a mighty fine looking automobile. Well, still progressing on the 827 SI. It's hard to see, I think, but the tow hitch assembly has been painted. Looks pretty fresh. I just like it that everything is clean also behind the bumper. New bumper brackets have been ordered, and I'm now sanding down. There were some minor rust spots, you know, stone chips that yeah, made some rust over the years. Clean it out, put some rust converter on it, and then filling, primer, sanding it down. I overlooked a dent, so even I make mistakes, you can see. No, but I put some little filler over it, and then sand it down, some primer again, and then it must be fine. This dent I will pull out with some glue. And what I will do today as well is attend to this minor scuff on the front bumper. You know, some 1000 grit, and paint this entire section. It's not hard actually. So yeah, it's coming along, proceeding. Right, one of the last few stages before painting. Filler primer applied to the left rear wing and the right rear wing. So it's all sealed now. I'll sand it down a little bit, first with 500, 600, where I apply color, and where I only apply clear coat, I use 1000 grit to make sure the clear coat sticks. So yeah, and then the car goes in here. I will take out the Vitesse, of course, and start masking off and painting. Before I started, we'll start sanding. I already degreased the car. That's very important. If you have grease on the car, like cockpit spray or whatever, if you don't remove it before sanding, you will sand it into the paint. And then if you start painting, you get silicone in your paint, and then, well, you're screwed. So very important, first degrease. Well, as you can see, the car is now all masked off, degreased, and cleaned and prepped. I cleaned out the garage floor this morning, took out the other Rover 800, as you can see, put some plastic in to protect the car from dust from the stuff, but also protect the stuff from the overspray. So yeah, it's all in places where I went through with the sanding. I put a little bit of primer back on, and as said, now the car is yeah, ready to be painted. This is not as ideal, of course, as a paint booth, but I did my best, and I feel confident enough to try it at home. So left rear wing, left doors, right rear wing, and the front bumper will be. This is only a spot repair. There was some minor scuff here. It's easy to fix, so I thought let's do it as well now. But yeah, all cleaned, degreased, and ready to go. So it's now nighttime. The car is now fully painted and dried. I waited about 2-3 hours for the clear coat to harden, but yeah, you know, it is a spray can, and it's not the result that you will receive from a paint booth, but there's still a shine to it. Yeah, I'm quite happy actually. You know, it's as said, it's not as good as a paint booth, you know, with a real spray gun. But yeah, it's hard to maybe to see in the reflection, but yeah, it's quite a deep shine actually. It's a 2K clear coat that I used. So areas that I'm not happy with, I can try to improve with polishing. But at the end of the day, the rust is gone, and there's a decent shine. So again, I will probably buff some areas, but rust is gone. It's protected, and I'm pretty sure it will last a long time. So tomorrow, overnight, I will let it cure, you know, harden, and tomorrow I will unwrap the car, and yeah, start the assembly again. So all nice. The only things that I will have to attend to are the front wings, also a bit rusty, but those are separate panels. I will take them off and yeah, take them and treat them off the car, and then after paint reinstall them. So the bumper scuff on the forward, on the front bumper I should say, is now also gone, some shine. But yeah, really happy with the result. And tomorrow, after unwrapping, check it out outside how it looks. But I'm, yeah, as said, pretty happy. And yeah, I think we did a good job. It was really nice to do. I just wanted to know how good of a result you can get, you know, as a home mechanic or a home home painter, you know, it's just fun to have to try something. At the end of the day, if you mess it up, then you bring it to a professional paint shop and they will fix it. But I really had to attend to the rust. You know, you cannot wait too long with rust; it will get worse. And actually, the left panel, I even had to weld some steel in. But as said, now all covered up and ready to be, you know, install the bumper and install the lights. And next week I'm planning to take it to a British car show here in Holland. And well, it has to look good. And oh yeah, I also want to paint the wheels. They're not bad, but some are pretty chipped and started to corrode. I will paint them as well. But I think job well done. Now it's time to go to bed. Well, here it is, the morning after. It's all dry and hardened now. I will take the covers off and the tape, of course, and yeah. With more light, it also looks good. So I'm happy. And now I cut open a piece, as you can see. Removed all the rust. Very thorough with it. The brown stuff that you can see is actually the old body seam sealer. So I also cleaned the inside to make sure there's no. Opened up this piece, which will be hammered back in place. Also here, I will hammer this back. You won't see it again, but it's all clean inside. So now step 2 is to make some new steel. So and hope it will not it will not rust again. But first, actually, I put some rust primer here to make sure it's all preventive, you know, protected inside. And I would also put primer on the inside of the new steel that I'm going to weld in. So yeah. Welding to come next. As you can see, again I'm painting the car. There was I made a mistake with the welding here. I thought it was superficial, or yeah, it wasn't all rusted through. So I thought I'd just weld in, you know, with the welding machine, but after I painted it, some bubbles formed again, so I knew, okay, I made a mistake. And what I did, was put in new steel, a real new plate, cut out all the rust, cleaned it, primed it, welded in new steel that was primed on both sides, then, you know, do it properly. So I tried to cut the corner the first time and I was punished. So yeah, really new steel. And a colleague on work, he put some filler on it and a ground layer of paint. And now I'm back at the garage and yeah, do it properly this time. Again, a few coats of color and then a few coats of clear. The front door wasn't really, I didn't really make a mistake, but I ran out of clear. Okay, you can call it a mistake, I agree. But it really looked a bit hazy and dull, so I took the opportunity to also sand that, you know, with 1000 grit to make it prepare for a new coat of clear to make yeah, I really tried to get a nice shine this time, you know, the car deserves it. But that was the only panel that I really wasn't all too happy about. Again, it is not a paint booth finish. I cannot do that. You have painters who can give advice on that. You know, the Paint Society is very cool channel on YouTube. They can give great advice, very enthusiastic, real skill craftsman. I'm not that. I'm just your average Joe who knows a little bit about painting, and I do my best. You know, tinkering on the cars. It just gives me joy. 85%, 90%, I'm happy, you know, and not because I don't appreciate the car or I don't care. No, I really enjoy to do things myself. So yeah, that's it. I really just enjoy tinkering and doing this, and I hope I get a good result. And if not, like this time, you do it again. And of course, you want it to go good the first time, but you know, live and learn. So yeah, it's all now degreased, and I saw a little bit of bare metal, put a primer on there, wait a bit, color, and then clear coat. Well, it's the morning after painting the 827 SI again, but really happy with the result. I don't know if you can see the shine, but it looks pretty sharp, I think. Also the rear, very shiny, quite a deep gloss actually. So I'm happy. So now it's properly repaired, you know, rust removed, new steel, and now it looks nice again as well. So of course you have to I have to polish the edges, but really happy with the result. You can really see the mirror effect of the plastic in the door. So yeah, for a spray can in a garage, not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. So this is what you can do if you just really watch the proper YouTube videos of other channels and take advice and use good spray paint. So unwrapping is the next step. Well, the 800 is back together and looking pretty sharp. Nice shine on the door. And also the rear panel. Pretty decent shine. I still have to polish, as you can see, on the edges. But I will wait for the paint to fully cure about a week. Yeah, for your amateur mechanic at home, it's pretty good. It's already a little bit dirty because we drove through a thunderstorm yesterday. But with the matte finish, the bumper looks very fresh again. And here also a nice shine. I'm happy. I'm happy, and I'm sure the car is happy too. Rust is removed. So next things to do: paint the wheels, and also the front wings. Take them off. There's a little bit of rust, but that's maybe this year, maybe next year. But a lot has been done with good result. I'm happy. But yeah. Nice old car. I love these cars. Especially in black, it's a very nice color. Yeah, well, see you in another video.